Hello everyone, welcome back to 14 Minesweeper Variants. We're gonna have a crack at the new rule today, dominoes, which they're calling duel. So all the mines have to be in dominoes. Got it. There's one mine here, and somehow I'm supposed to figure this shit out, huh? What? Well, this can't be a mine, because it would have to reach out like this, and that would cause... Okay, got it. Okay, now I know all that stuff. 4 mines in non-touching dominoes? This must be a mine, right? Because we could arrange the dominoes like this, one here and then like, you know, either here or here, right? Or we could arrange them like this. But in either case, this is a mine, and also I believe this has to be a mine in both cases, yeah? Nope. Okay, start over. I'm stupid. Why was I wrong about that? So, I showed that this is a mine. Why is this not a mine? Ah, because we could have this. I see. Okay. This then can't be a mine because it would have to be touching this domino. If this sees a mine, I guess we don't know. It could be this group or it could be something up here. So there's 2 mines here. That means there's 2 of these that are mines. But I think it's possible for any one of these 3 to not be a mine, right? We could have this, in which case this isn't a mine. Or this, in which case this isn't a mine. Or this, in which case this isn't a mine. So I don't think we can mark any one of those 3 necessarily. I guess we could ask, which way is this domino pointing? What if it pointed here? Then we would definitely need this. Oh, this too would be busted, of course. So this domino can't go here, because it has to touch this too. So this is not a mine, and that should help a lot, right? Well, maybe not as much as I thought. I guess, yes, 2 of these spaces are mines to satisfy this 3, and this 4 needs 1 more, so it's up there. But it could be this still. And it could also be this. I guess the point, though, is that no matter what, there are now exactly 2 mines in this region, right? There's no way to have 3. So this has to be the 4th mine that this 4 sees. And now I'm going to have to start tiling dominoes, right? We've placed 2 of the 5 dominoes that must be placed, and the rest have to be placed without colliding with anything, right? There could be one there. Actually, wait a minute. This square, that can't be a mine, can it? Because where does it go? If it goes up, that's illegal. Left, same problem. Down, that's fine, but now there's no place for a 4th mine on this. So that square is not a mine. There's one mine here which satisfies the two, so these are not mines. Now this is not a mine. We finally get this region figured out. You need to see 3 mines? Well, it has to be these two and this one then, right? Checkmark, I'm done. No, I don't want to skip. Just fill this in for me. All right, fine. I want to click autofill on the question mark. I don't think that's allowed. So if there's one mine in this region, it can't be this one because that would make it too big. That would make a whole domino. This whole area is safe by Minesweeper. This can't be a mine, so it would be a big old domino. These would be connecting, which would be incorrect. That's a mine by Minesweeper. Oh, this one has a mine count of 8. The others have all been 10, haven't they? Kind of unusual. Oh, of course, this isn't a mine. Not as helpful as I would have hoped, but sure. Could this be a mine? If it went here, it could, right? Right, we could have this, and that could finish everything. Oh, I don't think this can be a mine though, right? If it goes up, we're toast here, and if it goes in another direction, we're making a triomino. This can't be a mine because then this 3 would have no way to get a third mine. Okay, this isn't so bad. What do you do with a 4? It seems like there's multiple ways this could work. For example, we could have this. I mean, I know exactly one of these two, and therefore exactly one of these two, because the domino has to point outward. But I don't know how to be more specific. Like, this 4 is obviously the important thing to focus on. I don't think we can make progress on these 1s right now without using the 4. I guess we could ask, like... I guess another interesting point to note is that these blue stripes are the same. Either these are both mines or they're both not mines, and likewise here. Now, could these be both not mines? I don't think so, because then this would all have to be mines, and that's just crazy talk. So in fact, they're both mines. Nice. Okay, that was a small breakthrough that just solved everything. Boy, they really love this thing of a 1 near a corner as your break-in, huh? Wow, this looks really similar to the last puzzle. Isn't it the same puzzle, just rotated a little? Can I go back and look at the previous puzzle somehow? I mean, I guess I have it on camera, but if this is a mine, then this is 2. If this is a mine, this is 2. Could they both be non-mines? No, this 4 would be trapped. So these are mines. Oh, I see. It's a different puzzle because the clues I get when I uncover some of these are different. Right. It's not like Sudoku where the starting clues are all the information you get. So it can be a different puzzle even if it has the same start. This can't be a mine because there'd be a 3 here. This looks pretty symmetrical, doesn't it? We have one possibility would be like this. And then, for example, I could place the last 2 mines here, so that's not impossible. If we had this, we'd need that, but that seems possible too, right? Likewise, if we had this, I could do that. I guess we can't really have an arrangement like this, right? Because this 4 has nowhere to go. Now you can fix that, of course, by putting it here and saying, oh, I'll do the other one down here. Now this 4 is happy, but this one can't get anywhere. So this region here needs 1 vertical domino and 1 horizontal domino to be finished. And I guess the point is that that's all of our mines, and therefore this is not a mine? Of course it is. Because, sorry, of course it can be. Because we could have this, and then that. Could this be a mine? That's sort of tricky, right? I think it couldn't. Because if it went here, well, that would work. I'd take it back. It couldn't go here. That's kind of interesting. But, you know, since it could go this way, that would be fine. I don't know. These 4s are taunting me. Suppose this were a mine. We know it could go this way. Could it go that way? Yeah, because we could do that. Okay. Suppose this were a mine. I mean, it could go here, or it could go here. So that's no good. Maybe I should start... Oh my god, that's way too many colors. Perhaps I should start by saying, could this be not a mine? Well, we'd need this to be a mine, and that. But that all seems possible. And this is, I mean, like, this all seems very symmetrical, except for this square, which sticks out quite a lot. Right? So somehow I'm supposed to get to that square. Like, could that be not a mine? Maybe that's something that's supposed to bug me? Then I get this. That is interesting, isn't it? Because now we can't have this arrangement. There's nowhere to place the last domino. So, in order to get everywhere, I have to do all of this. But that's still possible. Maybe I need to start taking notes not just on cells, but on walls. Right? Like, you know, this. Could these both be mines? We've already proven no, right? Because there's no way this 4 could see a fourth mine in that case. So we can say there's definitely like a wall there. Or there's, yeah, dominoes can't bridge these two cells. And likewise here. Okay. Given that, have I learned anything new? Not really. If I did this, that's something we looked at before. It forces this, but that's okay. That's allowed. If I did this, forces that, which is also fine. Could there be a mine here? It seems very difficult, does it not? This is crazy. How could that be a mine? Which way does it go? If it goes here, like, this 4 can't see any more mine. It can see one more mine. I go like that. Yeah, and the same thing, if I have it go that way, it's like even worse. Can't get... Yeah. So this is not a mine. Now I don't need that, of course. I think we'll find something similar if I try to make this a mine. Which way does it go? It has to go here, of course. And then how do I get enough mines in this area? I can't. So that's not a mine either. Now, this 2 is why I can't solve it this way. Right? Because putting a domino here to cover both of these has to put the other domino there. So that's not possible anymore. There's a wall here. Which means one of these 4s gets 2 mines like that, and the other one gets it like that. Or, of course, you know, vice versa. But the point is, in both of those arrangements, there's no mines here. And I guess since this is a 2, we actually know which of those it is? No? Yes. Because if we tried to go like that, then to finish this 4, we have to go like that. But now the 2 sees 3, so that's not allowed. Whereas this way is allowed, because this question mark doesn't care. So what we've proven by that is that this can't be a mine, because it would go up there and cause too much. Okay. I think I know the exact answer, but Let's just make sure. Yeah, now we do this and this and this, and we're done. Not a perfect, though. I forget why. This can't be a mine. This can't. This can't. By Minesweeper, this all can't. These are either both mines or both not. Likewise here. What does this 2 tell me? I don't know. So I guess we can use our wall note taking to denote this instead, right? There's walls in between those sections. So in this group of 3 cells, there's either 1 mine or 2 mines, which seems sort of obvious. But maybe somehow that can get us somewhere. Like, if there were 2 mines, like this, for example, then we would know that this goes up here and that these are not mines. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. That's the wrong place to look. Ask yourself about this square. Could it be a mine? The answer may surprise you. It's no, right? That can't be a mine. Because where is its other cell? If it's here, then we've made a triomino, which is no good. And if it's here, we've made one of these into 2 touching dominoes, a tetramino if you like. So this is not a mine, and that's where I get more clues. We know that either this or this is a mine, but not both, so this is the second mine. And now, of course, this can't be a mine because it would be too long. So these are not the mines, these are. This is a mine, right? Because it's either these 2 or these 2. I think. I'm not sure which. But I guess the point now is that A, we've shown that this 2 doesn't get one of its mines from up here. It gets them both here. And B, it can't get them in this arrangement, which it could have before. Because that would now form a little tetramino, triomino. So that means it can't get its mines from like 2 things that point outwards. It needs them from either this or this. In either case, this square is a mine. Cool. Now this is not a mine because it would connect. Oh, and this also isn't a mine because we know that going this way. So yeah, okay. There we go. There's 1 mine left. It has to be seen by this 3 and this one. Gosh, where could it be? How about there? We've unlocked the S's. All right, I'll at least take a look. Snake. Oh, a single snake. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't know what I'm doing, but it should be a good time. Whose body does not touch itself. I feel like if you've never watched Cracking the Cryptic, these descriptions are not good enough. Because obviously it touches itself, right? Like it's... all the segments are touching each other. But what they mean is, like... you can't... you have to kind of draw a single line from one end to the other. And that line can never be pointing orthogonally at another part of the snake. I think that's accurate. Actually, that's not true. That's not specific enough because that would allow something like this and this. Anyway, I understand the rule. I don't know what to do about it, but I do know I can place a Minesweeper at least. This would be a bifurcation of the snake, which is illegal. Snake has to get out. Snake can't go up here because it would get stuck on the way out. Snake can't get in here either. Still 3 mines left. Snake's got to go that way. Done. Easy. I love snakes. Well, those can't be snake. I was going to say this and this both have to be, but that's not true. One of these could be the head or the tail. And in fact, that is the case. I mean, obviously the snake's not getting in here because it can't get through the one, right? Likewise here, I believe. Yeah. Could this be the snake? It's hard to imagine, I think. In principle, it's possible the snake could go like this, but we don't have 5 more mines. We only have 5 more mines to do that, and that would take 7. So this is not snake. Ah! Almost clicked the wrong place. There, 4. So I have 5 more snake bits. I think the snake has to go like this, but let's prove it. If it came up here, then of course it would have to... I mean, okay, so I mean, one thing we can obviously say without having to do much proving is that this all has to be snake, because it has to get through somehow. And then there's just 2 more spaces to put the snake. One of which has to be down here, and the other of which has to touch both of these ones. So it goes there, and indeed... the snake does, as I said, I thought it would. This can't be snake. I've located the snake. It has to get out this way, doesn't it? And we're going to be able to show like one of these spaces can't be snake somehow, right? Because it's going to take up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't know which of these 5 squares it's going to take, but I know it'll take exactly 3 of them. I mean, in fact, I know it'll take this one. So of these 4 squares, I can't say for sure which ones it'll take. Like, I know it won't be both of these. It'll be one of them. I guess it has to be this one, right? Yeah, okay, fine. So I can say. But anyway, we can just like put down snake until we run out of room and then no more snake. This can't be the snake. It would be trapped. This can't be snake because it could try to get out this way. I guess that's possible. I should just do Minesweeper. There's no mines here. By Minesweeper, the 4 and the 1. No mines here. There's room for up to 2 more mines in this area, which would be 5. I'd still need to place 5 more. And the snake has to get to here somehow. So up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has to get to here as well, I think. But I don't think it has to get to here. In fact, I assume it... Well, no, I was going to say it can't, but that's not true. Maybe it's true, but I haven't proven it yet. Because I don't know how far in this direction the snake goes. It might stop here. Is that true? That's not possible, right? This can't be the end of the snake. Because then where are these ones getting their bit of snake? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The snake can only get as far as this. So I guess I know these ones are not getting snake from here. Therefore, they're getting it from down here in one of these two squares. Not sure yet that I know which. There's something going on with how the snake services these ones. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the point is it can do so in one of two ways. It can go like that, using up just one snake cell, or it can go like that, using up two of them. And if it goes this way and uses up just one, then it can't touch any of this anymore. It has to go that way. And we end up with 4, 7, 9, 10 snake cells. That seems possible. Oh, of course, this just isn't snake, this cell here. The snake can't reach nearly that far. This is the furthest the snake can get, in fact, so none of these are mines. So that red cell that I drew is one possibility. And if we go blue, then... Well, oh, what am I doing? I don't need to do any of this if-then garbage yet. The snake has to get here somehow. Ta-da! And it can't connect up like this, because that would be touching the one too often. It has to go through this square. And not this one. Now we know how long the snake is. And we can say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It only has room for one more, so that's 10. I like snake puzzles. This can't be a mine. Why not? Because then, while the snake could connect through, it would upset the one, of course. This is a mine? Because the snake can't travel through here. It would touch the 4 too often. So it has to get out to this region somehow, and it goes through there. And this is also... No? Well, yes. Either it goes like this, in which case the 4 is going to be serviced by coming up this way, or it goes like this. Either way, it gets to there. And we can't connect to this square without using this one, because we don't have enough material to go this way. Now there's 2 mines left, and I have to spend all of them on connecting the 3 snake segments up. So we can say none of this is mines, and that somehow solves it. Great. Okay, snakes were fun. I've unlocked the bees. Last thing before I get all this garbage of combining variants, I think. All right, well, let's take a break before we do that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.